We are live at the Orange County Sportsplex as your boys, the Raleigh Raptors, take on the Carolina Thunder. If you remember yesterday, I said that we'd have a game against the Thunder yesterday afternoon. That was a lie. Times got changed, availability went out the window, and, well, it just didn't happen. So, alas, we've still got this one, and we're glad you joined us here today. Raptors took a hard 5-1 loss to the Triad Storm yesterday. A little rough. It played strong for a while, pretty evenly matched. Some issues near the end of the game. A little lack of sportsmanship turned into a potential incident, but nothing came of that, and we move on. Hayes Amistadi, who left yesterday's game with an upper body concern, is back and will be available for this game. But Corin Lombardo is out with an upper body concern, so we will be without Corin services for this game. But while the team will miss Corin on the ice, we wish him well and to get healthy, especially for the tournament coming up next week and next weekend. Well, I guess it's next week. It depends on how you look at your calendar. I mean, it's Sunday, so things come up on Saturday. It's technically this week, but we're in the weekend right now, so it's next weekend. But at this point, I'm rambling. Raptors have played the Thunder 3 times before. 2 times at the home ice of the Factory in Wake Forest. And 1 time in a tournament. I don't remember where that tournament was, but it was in tournament play. The Raptors have won all 3 of those games. But the Raptors can't take the confidence going in, despite the fact that they've won previous games against this team. Every game is a new opportunity. Props to the DJ, who was playing Imagine Dragons Thunder before, and is now playing Thunderstruck. At least we're working with a theme here, because we are playing at the home of the Carolina Thunder. So, Thunder, Thunderstruck. Are there other songs that contain thunder? Maybe we'll find out during this game. Apologies in advance. The Orange County Sportsplex, a great facility, but their bleachers are a little bit shaky. So we can set up where we can. As you know, it tends to be always difficult for us to find a good opportunity. Hopefully people will not stand in the way. All right. We had the initial whistle, so we are ready to go. Stigall to take the face off, and we are underway. Dagan Brown goes back for the puck, sends it off the boards in front, and covered in a whistle. Well, it's theoretically a better start than the Triad Storm game. Because 9 seconds in, we're still tied at 0. We'll try this again. Wake up, boys. All right, knocked out of the zone. Colin Fisher on his horse. Icing has been waved off. Fisher will take it. Tries to send it over into the slot. Knocked down by Brown. That's dumped. They'll go chase. Bounce off the boards. Sent around. Raptors send it down ice. Goes off of Corbett's stick. They'll take it in the offensive zone. Kept in by Stigall. He's got a little opening. Shot. Loose. But covered by the Thunder. And we'll get a stoppage. 14-19 left in the first. No score. Much better start than yesterday. But that was an extremely low bar. No, Keener to take this face off. There it goes. Keener has it. Goes back to Amistadi. Amistadi tries to put it on net. Can't get it into the slot. Now sent out. Roy takes it. Turns on a dime. Brings it in. Gets hacked and slashed. No call. Patty Lee takes over. Patty Lee in the Lombardo spot on this line. Tapped in by Roy. Knocked back. Amistadi will go chase after it. Puts it into the neutral zone. Intercepted by the Thunder. They'll dump in. Shot on net. Deflected. Bouncing puck. Roy to fight for it, as does Keener. Keener has it behind the net. He'll bring it out. That's it. Keener finds Patty Lee on his backhand. Crowd thinks it's offside. Who do they want to win this game? I don't know. Nick Roy will bring it in. A little stick work there. Can't get through the traffic, though. And the Thunder will take it back the other way. Thunder lose the handle as most of them go for a line change. Sent in. Edwards will attempt to send it forward. Gets knocked around. Now over to Lee. Back to Keener. Keener's got Morris with him. Xander Morris, realizing he's offside, did not touch the puck. Driver was looking for that hit. Pulled up, though, wisely because the player did not have the puck. And he's not a Triad Storm player. Fisher tries to get to it. Driggers keeps it in. Back to Fisher. Fisher to Driggers. Now the Thunder take it. They'll go back the opposite way. They'll dump. They'll go chase. Sent in. Driggers keeps it. Did not realize where the puck was, though. Recovers. Driver sends it out. Sent back in. Thunder were offsides there. Pass to Driggers. Sent back the other way. Driver sends it. Driggs gets a piece of it. That's sent around. Rogers goes after it. Edwards intercepts the pass. Raptors are offside. Puck goes through traffic. One-timer attempt there. It goes wide. Fisher will go after the puck now. Tries to send it over to Corbett. Second effort. Third effort. Still gets knocked away. Mildly offside there. The Raptors will send it down ice as they're attempting a line change. They'll get the icing. 11:06 left in the first period. No score. I guess we're not getting the music between shifts. So, oh well.
Used all the Thunder. Not on the board.
Yeah, we've run out of Thunder songs. My copyright hits will appreciate it on YouTube, though. Keener gets it out, sends it over to Corbett. Corbett brings it down ice. Picked up by the Thunder in their defensive zone. Thunder looking to get it out. They'll send it around the boards. Brown will keep it in. Keener sends it over. It's blocked. Keener recovers, though. Sends it back over to Brown. Tied up. Corbett goes down. No call. And there probably shouldn't have been. Amistadi went for the big shot there. That's offside, though. And despite the bench's best efforts, the Thunder still touched the puck offside. So 10:31 left in the first. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone with no score. Puck drop. Morse gets to it, but dumped in. Amistadi sends it off the boards over to Lee. Lee will pick this one up, sends it over to Rogers. Rogers over to Morris. Morris will bring it into the zone. Stays with it off the boards. Sends it out into the slot. Brown will send it the other way, but picked up by the Thunder. Thunder will dump it in. Brown will go chase. Sends around. Brown ties it up. Amistadi gets a piece of it. Goes over to Rogers. Rogers looking for the outlet pass. Sends it over to Morris. Morris doesn't get all of it. Thunder were offside there. No call. Dumped in. Brown will take it behind his own net. Sends it over to Rogers. Rogers attempts to get it out. Picked up. Softest hook call you'll see this season. We'll send Amistadi. Amistadi went for the stick lift, but we'll get a hooking call. So 9:26 left. And Amistadi in the box.
Dude, seriously.
And the Raptors will go on the penalty kill. Stegall to take the face off here. Sent out, shot. Glove save by Perkins.
Somebody got some sleep last night.
Number 6, you're going to have to look out for him. He is the high scorer on this Thunder team. But brought out by Roy, who gets hooked, but, you know, I'm sure he spun around like 7 times for no particular reason.
Inspired by Olympic figure skating, perhaps?
Perhaps. That was a shot on goal that gets deflected over. Roy sends it back the other way. Stegall will go pick this one up. But it gets knocked away. Driver will take it in. Oh, that's sent the other way, and that's going to be a trip. Inspired by the Summer Olympics, the dive there puts the Raptors at a 5-3 disadvantage. So the Raptors will have a minute 26 of 5-on-3 to kill. Got a little aggressive on that power play. On that kill, I should say. Puck sent around, out to the point. Blocked by Edwards. Another shot on net. That's loose. Still loose. That's picked up. There's the goal. Just too much traffic there. And the Thunder go up 1-0. It is difficult to defend against a 5-on-3. So the penalty to Amistadi will end.
Yeah, no.
But Driver will still stay in the box. So we have a 5-on-4. Minute 36 remaining in that. Keener gets a stick on it there, but the Thunder will bring it around. Edwards gets a piece of it. Sent off the boards, but kept in. Now sent out by Roy. That'll get it out to the neutral zone. Dumped in. Edwards sends it around the boards, gets it into the neutral zone. Thunder take it. Tight turn knocked away. Edwards gets absolutely interfered with, but still gets the puck. Shot! Just loose. So Edwards draws the interference call, which didn't do any good anyway because he still kept the puck. The ultimate disgrace. If he had gotten that in, that just would have been entertaining. But we'll go to 4-on-4 hockey for the next 13 seconds. And then the Raptors will go on the power play. Sometimes you'll watch in NHL hockey as Amasadi takes it from the point. The shot is deflected. Brown will dump it in. And the penalty ends. So Raptors power play now. Fisher has the puck, sends it out in front to Morris. Morris turns around, shot. That gets deflected. Extra hit for him, despite the fact that he didn't have the puck. Amasadi will keep it in from the point. Sends it over into the slot. Picked up by Morris. Morris with the shot. One-timer by Fisher, but pad save and a beauty there. Tied up. Amistadi will send it over to Fisher. Fisher cycles, sends it over to Brown. Brown will bring it in. Dumps it back to Lee. Lee will send it around the boards. Amistadi ties it up in the corner. But the Thunder have it. They'll go to dump it out. Amistadi keeps it in, but then the Thunder will dump it out again. A little bit of confusion there from the Raptors. Brown will take it. Sends it over to Lee. Pass over to Driver. Driver got a piece of it, but knocked away. Lee will dump in. Brown will bring it into the zone. Sends it over to Stegall. Just in front, though. Couldn't get to it. Second effort. In front. Loose puck. But sent out. Now Lee will go chase after with 32 seconds left in the power play. Stretch pass sent over. Roy will take it. He'll bring it into the zone. Good movement, but lost an edge. Sent out. Driver will keep it in. Shoots from the point. Good shot going to the 5-hole, but just swallowed up by the goaltender. So we'll get a stoppage. 5:52 left in the first period. 14 seconds left in the Raptors power play. Raptors are down 1-0 to the Thunder. After the 5-on-3 goal scored by the Thunder. Stegall will take this face off. Sent out the Driver at the point. Sent over. Shot. Pad save. Attempted to be covered up. They couldn't. Now knocked away by Corbett. Penalty will end. Roy has the puck. He sends it over to Corbett. Now shot. That goes wide. They send it back. Driver will pick this one up. He sends it off the board. Stegall gets a piece of it. Goes into the defensive zone. Sent back around. The Thunder will bring it in. Shot on net. That was a little bit dangerous there. Perkins had got a piece of it, but was looking to maybe send it out. He could not. The Thunder player got a piece of it, but Corbett will bring this one into the zone. Takes a little contact, takes a little more contact. Stegall throws the body, but the Thunder will take it back the other way. It's starting to get a little bit chippy here. Keener sends it around the boards as Corbett there with the contact. Driver will bring it in. Driver gets slashed, no call. Not sure what we're calling here. Edwards sends it around the boards over to Roy. Roy will keep the puck. Shot goes wide. Roy will take it, sends it cross ice. Picked up. Rogers gets a piece of it. Driggers will knock it into the zone. Sent back the other way. For some reason, Perkins touches it. That was absolutely an icing, but, well, you know, whatever. Maybe the ref called it off. I don't know. Sent in. Shot blocked by Edwards. And he'll get a piece of it. There's a shot blocked by Rogers. Tied up with Driggers. Now Brown will take it. Just mass chaos going on with the whistle completely swallowed here. Brown has the puck taken away, but he recovers. Fisher will go chase after this one. Edwards sends it off Fisher. That's not a great idea. Pass to the slot. That'll get out of the zone, though, after a deflection. Big check there by Patty Lee. Puck knocked away from Edwards, goes on net. Perkins will cover, and we get a whistle. 2:42 left in the first period. Thunder still hold a 1-0 lead. Raptors doing better with possession, but unable to translate that into points. Keener will take this face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Sent along the boards. Lee takes it, sends it over to Keener. Keener's got Morris. Keener to Morris. Morris will bring it in. Shot gets deflected. Morris goes after it again, sends it over. Trying to send that into the slot. But too much traffic there. Pass intercepted by Amistadi. Sent out. Thunder will keep it in. Pass over to Keener. Morris will go dump. They'll go chase. Puck sent around the other way. Amistadi will keep this one in. Knocked out by the Thunder, though. And Driver will hold on to it, send it over. Morris has it. He attempts to dump it in, gets knocked away. Then Keener goes after it. Sent into the boards. Keener knocks it down. Tries to send it out in front. Can't get to it. Amistadi will send it over to Driver. Driver back to Amistadi. 1:36 left in the period. Puck sent mid-ice. That's dumped in. Icing waved off, so Amistadi will have to chase after it. On the Zamdor area, sent around. Patty Lee will go after it. It comes out of the zone. Thunder recover. Intercepted by Morris, so it's a clean area. In front! Goaltender just all over the place. But the Raptors cannot capitalize. Good stick work there, but the Thunder cannot move it. Now it gets moved the opposite way. Roy will bring it into the other end. Roy holds on, loses the handle. 44 seconds left. Now kept. Edwards goes, gets a piece of it there. There's the shot on net, picked up by Perkins, and will get a whistle. Edwards lost his stick there. Was looking for the block. 30.6 seconds left. Yeah. Raptors still down 1-0. But a lot of good opportunities there for the Raptors. It's just a matter of time, I think. Sent out to the point. There's the shot. Good shot there from the high slot by the Thunder, but even better save there by Perkins. Edwards has it. He'll send it around the boards the other way. Corbett will go pick this one up. He gets it out of the zone. Clear opportunity. Fisher will bring it in. Sends it over to Stegall. Just gets knocked away. And the Raptors run out of time. At the end of one, the Thunder hold a 1-0 lead. I will say that the Raptors have looked much stronger than they did yesterday. But a few good saves there and just unable to translate that puck possession into quality shots on goal. Raptors have a tendency to fall into an issue of overthinking it sometimes, looking for the perfect shot when sometimes you just have to put the puck on net. That is, it's funny how that is a team-wide issue. Like, I think all the players are looking for that perfect shot. And if you take too much time with a shot, you're allowing players to get in front of the puck. And one of the most dangerous things you can run into is a hard shot from the point that gets completely blocked and goes back in the opposite direction, where the opposing team can just take that puck.
Let's go, Raptors!
And have almost an instant breakaway. So we'll start the second period here. There'll be Noah Keener taking the face off. He's got Roy and Morris with him. Driver and Amistadi, your defenseman. Puck brought in. Sent back the other way out of the zone. That's literally offside.
The offside.
The way you can tell it's offside is the puck went out of the blue zone, and then the player who was out of the zone shot the puck directly into the player who was in the zone where it would be offside. Raptors win the faceoff. They'll bring it into the zone. Roy looks to get past his defender. He does, but loses the handle. Sent out. Morris keeps it in the zone, though. Sends it over to Roy. Roy fights for it. Off his backhand, though. Sent down ice. We will wave off the icing on that one. The Raptors send it down. Roy takes it, sends it over to Morris, who lost it there for a second. Keener will keep it in, though. Sends it over. Amistadi can't keep it in. Just went over the line, so they'll have to go back onside. Puck tries to get out. Amistadi sends it back the other way. Driggers takes it away. He's on his horse. Sends it around. We don't size discriminate for the horses that these players are on. That's sent all the way down ice. That's an icing. It's with 13:34 left in the second period. The Thunder still holding on to that 1-0 lead, but the Raptors are buzzing. Rogers takes the faceoff, sends it over to Driggers. Driggers ties it up, goes into the corner, gets sent around. Edwards looks to pinch, gets a piece of it. It gets dumped in. Rogers will go chase after it. Rogers sends it over. That gets caught up in the corner. Lee gets a piece of it. Sent back around. Kept in. That gets deflected, goes up into the glass, not the netting. Edwards sends it off the boards into a massive humanity. It's the Thunder that will get it. They'll send it out. Edwards gets to it. He'll send it down. Gets off of a Thunder player's stick, so into the neutral zone. Edwards takes this one, sends it over to Driggers. Driggers assaults his bench. That's not how you make friends. But Spencer Driggers and his angry burrow will get cycled out. But face off in the neutral zone here. Knocked away. Fisher will take it from the wing. He sends it over. Picked up by Roy. Roy will bring it in. Drop pass to Stegall. Stegall, shot on net. That's a stick save. Sent back around the other way. Thunder will send it out. Dumped in. They'll go chase. Fisher tries to get to it. Sent into the slot, but sent down ice. Thunder player was standing right next to it with his stick, but let it go, and suddenly that's icing, I guess. Sure, why not? We didn't call icing the last 3 times. We'll call it this time. Okay. 12:07 left in the second. Still 1-0 Thunder for reasons. Thunder pick it up. Here's the shot. Blocked there by Perkins. Stegall will take the rebound. He'll send it down off the boards. Intercepted there. Now sent down. That one's picked up. That gets intercepted. Roy will bring it in. Cross-ice pass over to Corbett. Corbett tries to get it in front. Cannot. That puck gets flipped into the netting.
You got it. Let's go.
If this were the NHL, we'd have a power play. But if you've watched the last 5 minutes of the game, you know it's not the NHL. Because they're wearing different jerseys. That's why. Stegall to take the face-off here. In the Raptors' offensive zone. Puck set back. Sent in. There's the shot. Goes high. That gets picked up. Stegall got a piece of it, but sends back. The Thunder have it in their defensive zone. Gets tied up. Sent down ice. Thunder have it knocked away. Brown. There's a one-timer shot. Now traffic in front, but that's picked up by Perkins. Now flipped forward. So it wasn't offside until the Thunder bench said it was, and now it's offside. I didn't know you could Amistadi roll one of those from the bench. 10:57 left in the second period. 1-0 Thunder. Raptors have had the opportunities, but just have not been able to capitalize. Roy will take this one, puts it on net. Just wide, goes into the netting behind the net. In front. It's knocked down. Driver went after it, but missed the puck. There's a shot. Saved by Perkins. Wraparound attempt. Nothing there. Morris sends it down ice. We'll wave off that one. Okay. Sent down the ice the other way. Driver has it, though, at mid-ice. He will bring it into the zone himself. Has it knocked away, then loses it, gets it back. Driver with the shot. Again, wrong side of the net for the Raptors. In front!
Yeah!
Driver with a shot, scores! Too much puck movement by the Raptors in front of the Thunder net, and finally it pays off. Hayden Driver, welcome back. His second game back from injury and buries it as the Raptors have tied it at 1 with 10:06 left in the second period.
man. Go Raptors!
It's been building, and it finally capitalized. That's sent in. Lee intercepts it, sends it over to Driggers. Driggers will dump it in. He'll go chase. Picked up. Now Thunder will take it the other way. Nice drop pass there. Thunder have it. They'll put it on, or attempt to put it on net. Sends it over. Now at the point. Sent around. Flip backhand. Almost problem, but over the net. Driver will fight for it behind the net. Gets sent back around. They try to put it into the low slot, but they can't get to it. Driggers gets a piece of it. He'll fight for it on the boards, as will Rogers. Just gets out, and it'll be Driver that brings it down. Driver kicks it in. Now Driggers, the shot, rebound, shot. There's a score. Spencer Driggers, so close. The initial shot on the breakaway. A beautiful rebound attempt by Driggers. Just got a piece of it by the goalie. Patty Lee with the third shot puts it in. Driggs will get the primary assist on that one. But man, he should have give him a half a goal on that. And the Raptors take a 2-1 lead. Corbett tries to bring it in. Goes off of a skate or two. Now Stegall will fight for it. He sends across ice. Picked up Edwards with a shot. That just goes high. Didn't shoot it off the defender's shin, which probably is thankful for. Edwards will break a few ankles there. There's the shot on net. That goes wide. Fisher will pick it up. Gets sent out. Corbett from the point. Fisher almost got a piece of it. That would have been something positive, but now tied up along the boards. Raptors are still buzzing. In front, still loose. Corbett can't get to it, so that's going to be icing. So the Raptors will get a face-off now in their offensive zone, and they are buzzing. I keep saying that word, but I'm not good with synonyms right now. It's too early in the morning. 8:17 left in the second period. Raptors holding a 2-1 lead, and the ice right now is definitely tilted in their favor.
Driggers can do it. I can too.
Face off here, sent back. Brown flips it back. Kept in by bouncing puck. And just covered up by the goaltender. Keener put it on net. Flipped a little bit. Gave the goaltender a little bit of an issue, but was able to cover it up and made sure there was no rebound. Morris was right there waiting for it. Perkins comes out. Sends the puck around. Now it's trapped along the boards. It'll be Keener that brings it out. Keener sends it over to Roy. Roy sends it on net. That's blocked by Roy. Edwards will keep it in. Shot on net! Edwards goes after it. Sent around the boards the other way. Kept in. Keener will bring it. He's got it in the corner now. Fights for it. Keener looking to get it out into the slot. Loose puck. The cherry pick. But saved by Perkins. Edwards may have also gotten a stick on it. And now we'll go back the other way. Keener will bring it into the zone. Gets around the defender. Looks to bring it around. Can't get the wraparound there. He still maintains possession of the puck. Sends it over to Morris. In front. One time. Tied up. Roy with the shot. That gets deflected wide. Cross ice. Keener sends it over to Driver. Driver gets a piece of it, sends it in front. Roy was there. Too much traffic. They'll try to send it out. We'll wave off icing for reasons. Amistadi will go pick this one up. Amistadi will bring it out. Takes a hit a little bit high. We'll take a trip there too. Why not? Puck goes off of Roy's pad there. Lee blocks it. Almost going out. Probably was offside, but no one touched it, so it doesn't matter. Sent into Keener skates. Picked up by Driver. Over to Keener. Keener will bring it in. Shot on net. Driggers will go after it. Amistadi will keep it in, though. Thunder have the possession. They'll send it off the boards. You get a piece of it, but Driver will send it back the other way. Drager takes it away. Lee goes after it. Lee will dump it in. Driggers takes a little bump there. Lee introduces himself. Cross ice pass, but Driver gets a piece of it, denies the 2-on-1. Lee will get it out of the zone, and the Thunder will have to reset. Goes behind the Raptors net. Picked up, though, by Rogers. He'll bring it out of the zone himself. Goes through the snow. Big check there by Driver. Everybody's still kind of onside. Tied up there. The Thunder will bring it into the zone. Deflected away. And Perkins will cover for the whistle. 4:40 left in the second period. Raptors holding on to a 2-1 lead. And we're going to have a goaltending change for the Thunder.
Mildly unconventional.
The Thunder goaltender was doing a pretty good job, but I'm going to say this is just a time-sharing situation more than anything. Puck set in. Stegall will keep it in. He's got the puck. Shot on net. Still loose. Score! It is really tough as a goaltender to come in cold. And there's your introduction. Looks like it'll be Stegall that will get credit for that goal. I don't know. There's a lot of sticks on it, so. Let's see if Game Sheet's actually keeping track here. Anyway, 3-1 Raptors. Puck set the other way. Poke, checked by Stegall there. Brings it in. Corbett sends over Stegall. Stegall with a move. In front. Just wide. Still working in front. Stegall puts it on. That's blocked. Stegall keeps it. Brown gets a piece of it. Tied up along the board. Stegall still keeps it in. Sends it cross ice. Shot on net. That goes wide. Brown going after the puck. But he's going to be set in 2 minutes for roughing. Loud sounds are loud. And not sure what's going on here.
That might be one. Maybe two. No, I think it's one.
Raptors figuring out what penalty kill group they want to send out there. This one's only going to be two, though. Face-off taken by the Raptors to dump it all the way down. They'll have a penalty to kill here with 3:40 left in the second period. Morris keeps it in the zone. Sends it high. Keener will go fight for it. Keener's got it behind the net now. He'll absorb the check. And now the Thunder will attempt to bring it out. Sent in. Driver with the poke will get it away. They'll fight for it on the boards now in the Raptors defensive zone. Tied up along the boards. Driver will take it, and he'll send it into the neutral zone. He'll still fight for it, but the Thunder will take possession. They skated in. Shot on net. Knocked away. Perkins tied up. Interference aplenty here. So many bodies. So much turmoil. Shot. That's blocked. That goes high. Now we've got a whistle.
We love you, Perky! Let's go, Perky!
Brian Perkins with severe sensory overload right now. We're going to need a minute. 1:01 left in the penalty to Brown. 2:48 left in the period.
I'm stuck in the net.
Raptors have a 3-1 lead. Stegall got credit for that goal, with Cullen Fisher with the primary assist. Tied up, sent to the point, knocked down by Perkins. Thought he had gloved it there, but a little bit loose. Gave the Thunder a little bit of false hope there and then covered it. Face off again. That's sent all the way down by Lee. A little bit of excitement there by the goaltender. Now sent in. Raptors making that coach yell at the loudest of his capability. If you're familiar with this coach, you're not surprised. Brought in by the Thunder. Bring it all the way down ice. But Roy sends it off the boards and out of the zone, so they'll need to get back on side. The Thunder will. They dump it in, send it around the boards. Picked up by the Thunder. They send it cross ice. Goes out to the point. Shot deflected by Lee. Try to get it out into the slot. Lee will pick it up. He sends it. He's got a player available. But apparently, the Raptors sent it forward before they got to the red line.
Don't worry, buddy.
They saw the penalty to Brown end, and Rogers came out of the bench. He had a breakaway opportunity, but not able to get the puck on stick, and it ended up being an icing call, so we'll get a face-off back in the Raptors' defensive zone. But we're back to 5-on-5. Puck sent around the boards. Sent in the air. Amistadi will go after it. Tied up, sent around. The driver sends the body in. Amistadi will send it off the boards. Lee gets a piece of it, but still goes into the corner. Amistadi fights for it. Sent off the goal and then sent back around. Thunder looking to send it. They put it on net. Thunder still have it. Covered by Perkins. The odd angle shot. Looking for the rebound potentially. 58.6 seconds left in the second period. Raptors holding a 3-1 lead. Goals by Driver, Lee, and Stegall. The two penalties by Amistadi and Brown. If you had that on your bingo card, you're cheating. Corbett takes the puck, sends it forward. He still got it, tries to get it over to Fisher. Still tied up, though. Driver will take it at the point. Shot on net. That gets blocked. Loose! And there it is. Cullen Fisher cleans up the mess off of the shot. Puck sitting right there in the crease. And it's now a 4-1 Raptors lead. a good initial shot. The goaltender got about 50% of it, enough to stop it from going directly into the goal, but enough to let it sit there. And give the Raptors the opportunity for Cullen Fisher to just knock it in. Now Stegall will bring it in. He gets tied up. The Thunder will go back the other way. Amistadi chases after it, sends it over. And it'll be Corbett that will bring it in. Corbett's got Fisher with him. Shot. Score! Corbett goes 5-hole. And it's a 5-1 Raptors lead.
Are they allowed to transfer in the other goal for period 3?
They can swap goalies again, but that's just going to be a huge blow to the confidence of the goaltender to pull them already. Unless we'll see what happens in period 3. Yeah. Sometimes you got to battle through it as a goaltender. And let's be real, the Raptors have been on the precipice pretty much 3/4 of this game. So that gets dumped in. We get a little extra bonus horn there. But at the end of 2, Raptors score 5 unanswered to make it a 5-1 Raptors lead. So we're going to say the initial shot there was by Driver. Nope. Shot was by Corbett. So Cullen Fisher with the last goal. Assist from Corbett and Driver. So if you're keeping score at home, well, one, go to Game Sheet. But first goal, Driver from Morris and Keener. Second goal, Lee from Driggers and Driver. Third goal, Stegall from Fisher. Fourth goal, Corbett from Amistadi. Fifth goal, Fisher from Corbett and Driver. Though I thought Fisher had the fourth goal. I think Fisher had the fourth goal. Yeah. So somebody's messed up a little bit on Game Sheet. So Fisher was the fourth goal. And Corbett was the fifth one. But again, I don't mean to give you false information. If you're playing Raptors fantasy hockey at home, those stats will get updated at the end of the game anyway. So 15 minutes left in this game. Keener, Roy, Morris, your forwards. Brown and Edwards, your defensemen. Face-off won by the Raptors, sent back to Brown. Roy sends it off the boards. Goes into the Raptors' offensive zone. Knocked away. Morris will fight for it. In the corner. Keener gets a piece. And now we're going to get a delayed interference call from Morris. Yeah, probably. Morris didn't necessarily throw the body in, but he was kind of holding on in front. I think the player went down and Morris kind of stayed on him. But Edwards tries to break some glass there as he sends it out all the way down the end of the ice. Picked up by Keener. Keener sends it back to Edwards. Edwards sends it all the way down. Again, killing here. Roy here for traffic. And as a special gift, we'll get a trip on that one. So, in order to keep the Thunder in the game, we'll give them a second 5-on-3. 126 left in that one. This was the way that the Thunder scored the last time. So, tied up. Sent cross ice. Here's the shot. Blocked by Perkins. Second shot, blocked by Perkins. Third shot on goal.
That's by Perkins!
Perhaps a little bit of an early whistle there. Perkins thought he had it covered. May have been poked away, but was it an early whistle? Or was it a late whistle because Perkins had already covered it? You can figure that one out on your own. So now 112 left under the 5-on-3. I'll send it over. Block. Driver will hold on to it for a little bit, and he'll dump it down ice, and he'll go chase after it. He'll pick up the rebound. Driver there, testing out his edges. But the Thunder will bring it in. I don't think Perkins saw all of that one. But that cross-ice pass, shot, knocked down, a little high, but, you know, we'll just kind of let everything go. Sent in out to the point. Corbett gets a piece of it. There's the shot. That was tied up. Now sent out. Corbett tried to get a piece of it. There's the shot. That's going to go wide.
Thank you!
Corbett had to ask permission to get the call. So Corbett uses the Amistadi rule to get the call. So at 12:58, we're going to have
Let's go, Perkins!
We're going to get 4-on-3 hockey.
He needs some bump music. He seriously needs bump music.
For 14 seconds.
He's losing the groove. He's got nothing to do.
Then we'll get 4-on-4.
I hope so.
Driver's strategy there a little bit questionable as he was kind of holding on to the puck instead of just trying to get it out, but he drew the trip, so, you know, that worked. So lead to take the face-off here. 4-on-3 again for the next 14 seconds. Tied up. Raptors. Edwards will bring it in. Dance a little bit. Almost got a trip there of his own. Owen keeps it in. Hey, the backhand. Edwards warming up the highlight reel. Or maybe he just doesn't like the Thunder. I think that may be it. All right. Puck sent around the other way. So we're back to 4-on-4 hockey for the next 10 seconds. Thunder have it. They shoot on goal. Saved by Perkins. 2-1. That's going to be cross-ice pass over to Edwards. Edwards will hand it over. Send it over to Brown. Brown's got an open opportunity. There's the shot. Rebound by...
I so want him to score. We're going to go crazy.
Triggers there right on the doorstep. Tried to poke it through.
Eventually, it will go in. It's got to.
But again, the save. So 56 seconds left of Raptors power play here. Driver puts it on. That goes a little high with the deflection. Amistadi keeps it in. Sent off the boards, and the Raptors will have to chase after this one because there's no icing here. Rogers has it. Sends it over. But picked up by the Thunder, who will send it back the opposite way. 26 seconds left in the power play. 11:21 left in the third period. Cross-ice pass. Good pass there to Lee. Lee brings it in. He'll shoot on net. That gets blocked. Maintains possession. Sends it out to Driver. There's the shot. Deflected. Loose. Poke. I guess they covered it. Three seconds left in the power play. 11 minutes left in the third period. We get a line change. Stegall will take the face-off here in the Raptors' offensive zone. Got to watch out for the player coming out of the penalty box. Picked up by the Thunder. Let's get in front. High. It's now tied up. Corbett will knock it over. He's chasing after it. Got Fisher with him, but it'll be the Thunder that pick up the puck. Fisher goes after it, but the Thunder send the puck around the other way. They get out of the corner. Break in. Stegall throws the body. Tries to get the puck forward. It'll be Brown who has it. Brown sends it over to Corbett. Corbett's got some open ice. Tried the move. Lost the handle. Recovers. Stegall bunts it forward. That baseball knowledge paying off. Stegall now tied up along the boards. Still keeping the puck. They try to get it out. Loose puck. Brown comes up to pick it up. Fisher gets a piece of it. Slow roller. Fallen on by the Thunder. And we'll get a stoppage. 9:51 left in the third period. 5-1 Raptors. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Going to take this face off. Gets tied up. Edwards has it. Dances. Shot. Off the post. Puck was not covered. We blew the whistle anyway. If you're going to hit the post, hit the top post, because then it bounces down into the goal. Don't hit the side post. I think that may have been the second place on the ping scale for Edwards this season. The first one at Hampton Roads can still be heard in the echoes of that barn. I am pretty sure I heard someone yell, "Ow." That puck went all the way down ice. That's going to be an icing. Number 6 on the Thunder seemed disappointed that, well, he beat it down ice, but it really doesn't matter. That's not the rule we play here. So Keener with the face-off. There's the shot. That goes off the pad. Brown goes after it. Brought in. Edwards knocks it away. Sent off the boards. Tied up. Morris just pushes it backwards out of the zone. Puts the pressure on. Roy gets a piece of it. Morris brings it over. Shot. Block. Looks like they got tied up a little bit. Now brought in the opposite way. Shot just goes wide. Perkins may have gotten a piece of it. There's the shot. That'll get blocked.
Beat him!
Sent over to Roy. Roy's got some open space. Puts it through the 5-0 and scores.
5-0.
Nick, Roy, if you're going to put it through the 5-0, at least buy them dinner first. 8:34 left in the third period. That's a 6-1 Raptors lead. I may get a note later. Puck dumped in. They're going to wave off the icing on that one. Amistadi will take it and send it out. Picked up at the point. Extra hit there by the Thunder is going to send a little bit of a rough and a little bonus whine and complain there. So the thing to do when you're down 6-1 is to take a bad penalty. We know this because we've done this. So with 8:17 left in the third, the player not actually sitting in the penalty box, but on the side of the penalty box. That's not legal. But whatever. He's not on the legal roster anyway, so Amistadi keeps it in, stays with it, just holds on to it, teases, but ends up losing the handle. So we'll send it down ice. Rogers will pick this one up. Rogers has the space, so Rogers will bring it in. Rogers has Lee and Driggers with him. Sent high off the boards. Cross ice. The Thunder will take it. They'll dump it in. Puck's it over to Lee. Lee gets tied up with a stick there a little bit. That could have been a hook or so, but little check high. Driver made the call, but he's not on the officiating team, and we used the Amistadi rule already. Shot on net with a save, so we'll get a stoppage. 7:03 left in the third period. 46 seconds left in the power play. Wraps up 6-1 on the Thund. I don't know. Is that their nickname, the Thund? Is there the Raps? The Thunds? Thuns? The Thews? Puck tied up in the faceoff. Sent off the boards and all the way down ice. Edwards will chase after it. They'll chase after him. That poor kid's ankles are broken. That's sad. Sent to Brown. Brown will bring it into the zone. Gets hooked. No call. Corbett takes the puck. Shot high. Knocked down. Fisher was right there. Corbett with a shot. That goes off of the goaltender. Edwards has it. Snapshot. That goes wide. Corbett to take the rebound. Couldn't get all of it. That gets sent around the boards. Edwards will keep it in. Pokes it over. Sent over to Corbett. Corbett has it. Sends it cross ice. Brown will go pick it up. He sends it over. Corbett has it. Cross ice over to Edwards. Estegal goes down in front. Now sent in. Raptors have Thunder have an opportunity, but Dagan Brown right there to deny. So they'll skate behind the net. Stegall gets a piece of it. Edwards ties it up. Bouncing puck. No one can find it. Goes into the corner. Brown will take it. Sends it over to Fisher. Fisher gets it tied up. Knocked through, and it'll be Corbett. He's got Stegall with him. One player to beat. Shot. Score!
Bingo, bingo.
Corbett goes low. That seems to be the spot. Wicked wrister. 5:31 remaining in the third. Wraps up 7-1 on the Thunder. Somewhere Kylo Ren yells more, more, more. But that's Kylo Ren. Don't spoil it for me. I didn't see the last one. It's only been like 7 years. You've never seen that meme? It's just, I don't know. Kylo Ren was evil, so that's why he would yell for that.
Let's clean that up in post editing.
But now, opportunity here for the Thunder.
Lord, he didn't take a shot. He turned over a whole new leaf in his game.
Sent over. Roy will go after it. Goes into the boards. Roy will take it away. Roy takes the cross check. No call. And referees need to be cognizant of what certain players may want to do with 4:38 left in the game and down 7-1. Keener will bring it into the zone. Especially when you have a former player playing against you. Weird bounce. Driver goes after it, sends it forward. Roy takes it, sends it over to Keener, who was behind him. Keener recovers, though. There's the shot. That goes wide. Extra check to Mars. No call. Poke check. Brown will take this one, sends it over into the corner.
Get back in it!
Wide open in front.
Calm down, Mom. Calm down.
So Keener will go into the box, 2 for cross-checking. So 2 for the cross-check, no 2 for the embellishment. As number 6 on the Thunder went down, started to get back up, looked around, and then went back down again and held his head.
And the stick. Noah got 2 minutes for crossing. I won't even put the checking part in, just cross.
So, Raptors on a kill here.
Yeah, there's reason for that.
Sent out to the point, shot on goal, covered up, and a whistle. 3:30 left in the third period, 1:45 left in the penalty. To Keener. Face off, tied up. Edwards tries to flip it out. Doesn't get all of it. Sent back around. Sent back in. Shot from the point.
Hey!
Grab your head. That's what gets a penalty.
You can't just spit. Put him in the box!
Edwards just said something to the official, and I think I know what it was. Edwards shot down ice. Rebound opportunity for Rogers. Goes into the bench. .110 left in the penalty to Keener. Edwards probably best left on the bench right now. 2:55 left in the game. Dumped in. Amistad will go chase after it. Drigger's there.
Driggers with the big steal.
Goes, gets it. Driver will send it forward. Driver will keep the puck. Driver will just keep going. Shot on net, deflected by the Thunder. They'll get the puck back. They're looking for the pass. But instead, they'll bring it in. Shot is blocked by Amistadi. Sent around the boards. Sent into the corner. Now out to the point. Thunder go to recover. Drigger's just lining it up there. Puck sent out to the point again by the Thunder. They'll dance a little bit. Lose the puck. Sent out of the zone by themselves. Driggers will chase. Driggers got to keep that stick down. Zone entry. Gets a piece of it. Wraparound attempt. Nothing there. Driggs knocks it away. Fisher has it. Keeps possession of the puck. Little hook. Sent around. Driggers brings it in. Pass to Fisher. Just wide. Good vision there by Driggers. Edwards to Brown. Brown will dump it in. They'll go chase. 1:16 left in the third. Thunder have it. We're at 5-on-5. Cross ice pass. Picked up by Roy. Shot. That one's blocked. Another shot. That goes off the side. Puck sent down. Edwards keeps it in. But no one there to grab the rebound. Sent down ice. Brown will fight for it, but goes into the corner. Sent cross ice. Edwards will take it. He'll hold on. Send it over to Stegall. Stegall through the legs to Brown. Brown over to Stegall will take it. There's the shot. That goes wide. Traffic in front. Official just dying to blow the whistle. Edwards takes it. He'll go lose the handle there. Now Thunder will go back the other way. 15 seconds remaining. Roy gets a piece of it. The shot is blocked. Good job there. Corbett going to go in the box for tripping Stegall. Wait, no, that's not how it works. And that's going to be it. And at the end of the game, Raleigh Raptors 7, Carolina Thunder 1.
Raptors!
Good effort there by the Raptors all around, as they were able to shake off a unlucky first period and get 5 goals in the second, 2 more in the third. Might have been able to get more. I think they were looking for some extra opportunities there. So we will see you on the road in South Carolina this weekend. But until then, Raptors 7, Thunder 1.